Keepers of the Cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here, and I am joined as always by Rob with the fattest stacks of comics in the land, who just passed 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Rob.
Woo!
Thank you, comic friends and fiends.
And to 1,000 more, good sir.
Sure.
I have an
good
extra
times
special
roll.
guest host tonight who had to jump on as soon as she knew Angel was coming on tonight. We have Lady Fantastic, not Mrs. Fantastic, but Lady Fantastic, Caroline.
Hey,
And-
what's going on?
I thought you assumed I was going to be sleeping tonight, huh, Gary? So you had to bring in the lefty out of the bullpen.
I'm a literal lefty, though.
And our guest, I'm sorry, our guest of honor tonight, we have Angel. Angel, how are you doing this evening?
Fine. How are y'all doing today?
We are great.
We're
So
great,
as I
and the
like
connection from the moon is amazing.
I know. You know, with all that Elon Musk money.
Well, it's great because normally NASA has this delay between Earth and the moon, but you managed to have this delay down pat. I love it. It's fabulous.
Thank you.
Well, you know,
I
when
do
you
try.
know when you know Mr. RemyQ, you get connected.
That's right.
They got a laser.
No, when you know Pocan Joe, because I do can make anything.
Well, you get Pocan Joe to blow up the moon.
No, they're building a laser on the moon so they can snipe from Earth.
Right.
That's also probably accurate.
So before we get going and say hi to the people in the chat, what is Angel's kind of interest in comics? Because people may not know you, and who are you? And you know, you're kind of a legend in our community. We all know you. We see you all over the place. So you're a lot of fun. But give the people the quick who you are speech.
Okay, so I'm Angel from RemyQ Studios. I'm probably most known for my rant and raves and being Jeremy's sidekick, I guess. And I like to rant about stuff that is stupid and stuff that's great.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. So if you have nothing to do, check us out on RemyQ Studios.
Because she's on the moon, she's broadcasting actually from the blue area of the moon,
Yes.
which is clearly, if you're an X-Men fan, where you can breathe.
Oh.
What about where the Umbrella Academy at?
I don't know. I don't give a shit about Umbrella Academy.
I just thought we were being cool with. Okay, where's the Watcher?
Oh, he's
Where's the Watcher?
He's
always
off screen because his dingling's hanging
Is he
out.
he's 2 blocks down the street?
He's too X-rated.
Oh, okay.
We can't have Billy Crudup and his junk.
I like that he's X-rated when you were talking about X-Men.
Right. All right, let's say hi to our audience tonight. Of course, first person in the doors. I'll let you guys guess who it is. It is none other than Last Christmas. Good evening, sir. Brian LCS, good evening. Miss So herself joining us. Good evening, Miss So.
Hey, Miss So.
We have Comics by the Bay. Good evening, Matthew. Digger Jim. Good evening, bud. We have Chris from Retro Rocket Comics. Good evening, Chris. We have Trev, the shipping guru. Good evening, sir.
I just say I feel naked when you read off Retro Rocket Comics. I feel naked without being able to pop up the
I know you got to send
logo.
me your thing. Caroline is, yeah, exactly. So Geek Out with Roscoe's here. Bobby De La Ghetto. Freaky Louie. The chat is jumping. Dale of Suspense. And I think I haven't missed anyone yet. And someone that might be married to someone we know.
KBDM?
Yeah.
Oh, did I miss KBDM? Okay.
Yeah.
He's your third child.
Yeah.
And KDBM. So thank you guys. We appreciate everyone showing up. So, Angel, this is going to be a fun one for us because we see everybody else's books all the time, but we don't really get to see what's personal to you and why. So I'm really curious about what you're going to show tonight, what your list is comprised of. So without further ado, let's get to your first choice.
Shazam.
What?
Nothing.
I was like, how do you know? No, wait, hold on. Okay, no, hold on. So the first book, this is just kind of a fun one. As everybody knows, I'm an X-Men fan. X-Men. And
nice. Classic cover.
Yes. And I just it's like to me, it's 137, but to me it's just like very like classic X-Men. Not quite the X-Men I grew up with, but kind of not, you know.
I mean, it's kind of like the finale of the Dark Phoenix saga, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, that and another one of those books where it's one of the most homage covers out there. Now, have you read the story as well, Angel?
It has been a very long time.
As
My
as
most
as a
recent-
non-comic reader, at times, let me say it's safe to say, oh no, I don't read it. I will defend you
I
on
read
that.
it a long time ago, and I probably have more knowledge of the actual 80s series, I mean the 90s series, than the actual book itself.
Now, is that what introduced you to X-Men? Was the '90s cartoon?
Yes, actually. Actually, I had kind of caught it, because it came on like right as I was getting home from school. So I usually missed the first episodes. And I was really like, we live so close to Pizza Hut, and they had the Book It program. And if you read so many books, you would get, and then if you bought like a pizza and you read a book, you got like the VHS.
And do you remember like when Pizza Hut literally had like X-Men
Well,
propaganda?
that's what I got. I got the first VHS for when Jubilee, and then they were like,
And it
I mean,
was
I probably watched
yeah,
that thing so many
yeah.
times. She's like,
I remember
oh.
those. Yeah, I definitely was a huge fan too. When I was a kid, I was a
So,
massive X-Men fan.
yeah.
Yeah, I got
And
the
that kinda
the mini comics from Pizza Hut that had the X-Men.
Yeah.
on it.
Mhm.
Yes. And
But
so,
it's such a weird combination, right? Like pizza, this greasy food that destroys everything that your fingers touch after, and books.
yes. Well, it's the same thing with like everybody associates like pizza and like Doritos, but you can't eat Doritos and game. Like
No,
that's
you
so wrong.
can't. Your controller would be done, or your
Yes.
keyboard if you're if your PC, forget
Oh
that.
yeah. Get all the
you're
Dorito dust in there.
oh, that would be horrible. Cringing just thinking about it.
That's what peanut
Now,
Yes.
who's your favorite X-Men?
Oh, that's a toss up. It's between. I like Gambit and I like Rogue. I like them as a duo, really. Just that sort of like can't be together thing. And then I also really like Jean Grey, but sometimes I just kind of want to slap her because she's like,
Same, same.
oh, I don't know, I'm too powerful. And I'm
She
just
can
like,
be
girl,
like really
just let it
stupid.
go.
Yeah, she's either like on point and a badass, or it's just like, shut the fuck up, Jean.
Yeah. Yes. She's like, oh, but I mean, she's also married to Scott, so
He's a douche. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I
So
like it when she has the hots for
Airing the
Wolvie.
X-Men dirty laundry here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean,
They're connected
her and
bedrooms.
Wolvie, that's the hot stuff.
yeah.
That was funny
Cover
too.
of
You could
X-Men
tell.
I mean,
394.
who would you really pick? She's like, you're
Wolverine.
not the guy
Every
that
chick.
you would bring home to your mom. I would bring him home to my mom.
I
My mom would
wouldn't.
be like, what's up with this douchebag?
Yeah,
Right.
he's too vanilla, dude. Wolverine's the one that your parents would get pissed off at, but he'd be better with.
Yeah.
But yeah, him. Honestly, I like Jean Grey, like when she's not being a shithead, but also, in the cartoons where she always like screams, but it doesn't. It's not like she's scared. It's like she's having a good time. Screams like
Mhm.
oh.
They
All
all
right.
do that though. Like Storm's like, and then she's like, and then somebody
Yeah,
always
yeah, yeah.
touches them,
The
and I'm just like,
screams.
I did not remember that part from the 90s series. I was just like, oh my gosh, if one of these girls pass out again, I'm just gonna slap them. Oh, thank you so much for saving me. I just like took on like a cosmic power, but I'm gonna faint because I use my regular powers. Ugh.
I'm a girl. Yeah, I just when the screams of the animated series of X-Men. Everybody's got to listen to the chicks
Yes,
scream.
yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Oh,
It sounds like they're all orgasming. It doesn't sound
Exactly.
like they're being like in
That was
pain.
for the dads out there.
Yeah, for all
Yeah,
the
right.
dads. We dropped the O word.
Well, on this show before, I mean, Rob and I have never had the discussion of, who's hotter, the Keeper, Cyclops, or Wolverine. So you two brought that to the show.
Wolverine
Definitely
every
Wolverine.
time. There's no choice.
But
Scott
I mean,
is
like,
so annoying.
he is annoying.
Now,
He's annoying.
And
Do you think-
let's just
Like
be honest.
I
for a
want
second,
him to go
Wolverine's got the
bad.
stamina factor.
I would like him to like get hit by like some random like soap opera bug where he's like evil, and then maybe he'd be cool.
Yeah.
No, do you think there's an audible cue when Wolverine gets a boner? Do you think there's a snick?
I don't know, but I know that the healing factor, like you
Gonna
said,
help his refractory period.
Right?
it will help the refractory period. Get his shit together a lot
Well,
quicker.
what if he can't because he's got? No, that doesn't make sense. Never
Or
mind.
what if he's got priapism? You know what that is? Constant boner.
Oh,
All right. That's having priapism is the term for having a boner that won't go away.
Viagra.
Gary,
Yeah.
welcome to the new 1011.
And
Right?
welcome to the. So let me.
There's like, what is happening?
We've been
On the-
Shanghai, Rob.
On the,
Shanghai,
on
I
the
tell you.
upside, the ratings are through the roof. Like,
If I had
Okay,
to
so
pick
look
anybody,
up
it would be Gambit.
priapism, but
It would
it's
be
where your
Gambit.
hard on will go away.
Yeah.
And
That's what Gambit is for me.
is he a priapism for you?
Yeah.
You know who does it for me intellectually? Fucking Beast. He
Yeah,
gives
but
me
there's-
an intellectual. I
There's
love
a lot
Beast.
of hair on the carpet.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
he's real
I did
hairy,
not
but
mean that
love his
the way it
mind.
came out. I really, really did.
so now you got to think against hairy guys. Thanks. Now we're
Well,
all dead.
I mean, I would overlook it because I love Beast. I mean, he's like he's a cool guy, but maybe like for like my birthday, I'd make him like Nair down there or something.
You get him an appointment at the local waxing center.
Go
Yeah,
hairless. But I wonder if it will just grow right back before anything could happen.
Yeah, you don't want to come up with a mouthful of blue hair.
I don't. I don't.
Oh, goodness. Book number 2, Angel. This is the best show ever already.
We're gonna learn a
Okay.
lot of things tonight.
Oh, let's do it.
So ironically, the next
Good thing
one
there's no
is
wine.
the
Right?
Phoenix End song. And this is probably one of my like. It's 1 of 5, and it's signed by the great Stan Lee.
Greg Land,
And I believe it's signed by Greg Pak
and
and
Greg Land.
Greg Land.
2 Gregs and a
Wow.
Stan.
That's right.
2 Gregs and a Stan.
And
I
it's
want
just
that.
a bomb cover.
I was
Oh.
going to say I love that cover. I have the trade of that. It's just
That's
so
Greg
cool.
Land art, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is when she's not being, as Lady Fantastic said, a shithead.
A little, yeah, just a little
She's
bit.
like, I am coming to mess up your whole day.
Mm-hmm. Knuck up if you buck up.
That's right. I mean,
Yeah.
look at how she's like,
That's
you
funny
forgot to
because I
take out
think I
the
have
trash,
that right
Scott.
over there.
Boom.
Poor
Mhm.
girl's got scoliosis though. Holy cow.
Calm down.
It's because she's got to throw that hip out. She's got
Yeah.
to take her earrings out and
Boom.
throw her hip out.
I say scoliosis. I get told to calm down. She's
Mhm.
throwing out constant boners and
Priapism.
it's all good.
Because I'm being scientific.
I was going to say the
Oh,
word
it's
of the day, y'all.
scoliosis isn't.
Nope. Not one bit.
Wow, there's a lot of people with that diagnosis who would tend to disagree.
I'm
How
right,
dare
you're wrong.
you derail the show that way, Rob?
So,
Well, since my work here is done, you guys have a good
Right?
no, we're right.
combo.
All right, number 3, Angel.
Okay. And I've
Rob,
never
if
turn
that
back
chair
around,
goes,
Rob.
I might pee myself live laughing.
All right. So I don't even honestly know what cover this is.
Oh, that's
That is
the
Deadpool 13.
yeah, and it's the
I have it actually
Marvels.
listed here. That's so dumb. It's not
Mar-
on the but
Marvel's 25th anniversary variant. I want
I
to say
mean,
Adi Granov, pretty sure. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful cover.
Right, I agree
I
with
mean,
you.
it looks so shiny. I mean, it's just beautiful. And even though Jeremy doesn't believe I believe in romance, that is a sexy romantic. I mean, you can see.
It is. That's an intimate cover. Like you can
Yeah.
feel the relationship between them and what they mean to each other.
Exactly.
Some- yeah.
Although she's looking at somebody
Human
else, she's
machine
looking at her.
love.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody's gonna like destroy the whole universe to get you back, that's real love, man. That is real love. It's real love, Jeremy. Why aren't you destroying the world for me? No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
Jeremy.
Now that we're talking about that, though, what did you think of her turn in Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness?
Like in the actual movie?
Yeah, like how like a lot of people didn't like her role in it. I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it showed another range to Elizabeth Olsen as a character.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring her back to good again, but she's
Yeah.
got to play as an actress. That's got to be a lot of fun playing all the
Oh
different.
yeah. I mean, I can't think of it. Okay, so I did a rant and rave on this. I really hate the movie because I feel like every time they have like an awesome chick, they're like, oh, let's kill her. And then in the end, she did what was right, and and they led it to believe. But my whole thing is, what if they never bring that movie back because of I don't know, the apocalypse, and then we're just stuck with Elizabeth under rocks?
We gotta have her because she's basically the mother of mutants. She's she's a very important mutant.
And
There's a
she's
lot
not
of
gone.
refrigerators out there that need to be filled.
I know, but if there's an apocalypse, bro, I'm
I
gonna be
love
upset.
Apocalypse. They did him
No, I
dirty.
meant like a real zombie apocalypse.
Oh no, I'm talking about
The
Apocalypse
apocalypse.
in Sabanur.
Yeah, but I
Right.
thought they kind of left the ending open for her to return. Don't you, Rob?
Yes,
Of
I hope
course.
so. Because
He's
they
gonna come
really.
back.
You
not
didn't
dead
see it.
dead.
You didn't see the body.
Right. There's no body.
Therefore,
There's no
it's
death.
automatic.
No body, no death.
And I think,
Unless it's a multiverse.
I mean, that's what kind of
Madness.
happens, and when she rips up the universe and she kind of kills everybody. I know, that's what I'm saying. I would be so pissed. I'd be
I don't like
"Damn,
zombies. I don't do zombies.
We
Well-
will see Elizabeth Olsen
But
back in
as
not
far-
that long.
Yeah, as far as her acting, she was on point. I thought everybody was a really good actor. I think the story could have had a little bit more, but I think what she was given, she was amazing at.
That badass scene with the Illuminati was incredible.
Also, honestly, when fucking who was it? I can't remember who it was. God, I can't even remember the scene anymore. But it was when Black Bolt got his head blown out.
Mhm.
Yeah. When she sealed his mouth, that was great.
Oh, it was the mouse seal, and then it reverberated, and he offed his own self. Yeah, that was ill.
Yeah, but
What
I
was
feel
it?
like if you went that far, and she killed everybody in what 3 seconds, boom, boom. I was like, okay,
She's
This is so
powerful
sad.
though. She's a Nexus being. That
Yeah,
means she
but
can create
that would
points
be
of reality.
1 page of comics. Everybody died. Okay, the end.
She's a really. I mean, I think maybe that did more to just demonstrate her strength.
Yeah,
It's just a lot of times because she's got history. She's got a lot of inner demons and shit, and so
Yeah.
because she just suffered the trauma of losing vision, and so because of that inner turmoil, and because I don't think
Oh
she
yeah.
even recognizes her own potential strength as a Nexus being or whatever,
Hmm.
she doesn't quite have control over herself. So in many
Yeah.
ways, it's kind of like Jean Grey, how but to a greater extent, honestly, a more dangerous extent, I feel like, because in the House of M, they had to lock her away.
Right.
She just lost her shit.
Right. Right. Absolutely. And then I think in the comics, I think she killed all the X-Men.
Well, she said no more mutants, and when she uttered no more mutants, I think 98% of the mutants were all wiped off.
But I was
Yeah.
forgiven if you're an X-Man at one point.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
but it was
okay.
basically
You were an X-Men once. You didn't mean it.
it was Brian Michaels Bendis' job to all right, we're starting a new phase, no more mutants. So
Well, that's
Everybody.
because Fox had the property and they didn't want us. They wanted the property back, so they were tanking FF and the X-Men because they didn't want to invest in them at the time. All right, number
They
4,
lost.
Angel.
Number 4. So, this one day I'm gonna get signed again, but this is Shazam number 1. Or no, it's not Shazam number 1. It is. Okay.
who signed it?
Zachary Levi. I'm gonna get signed again.
Wow.
But yeah, I didn't get to meet him, so I'd like to meet him and be like, Can you sign the cover at the top?
That's a good grade for that book too.
Yes.
Should have Henry Cavill sign out in Superman.
Oh, that's a good
Nice
call.
Except he's not going to be Superman no more.
Yeah, well, that's right. Levi won't be Shazam.
I was gonna say Levi won't be Shazam anymore either.
He better. Like, yeah, everybody's saying they're going to boycott the Guardians because of that. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Why?
They're not gonna boycott the
That's what I think.
2%
I
of
think
the
y'all allowed
people
to talk.
that
So I like this. I like Shazam because my dad was a really big Shazam guy, and he said was that and Captain America was like one of the first comic books he really got into. Like he remembers this being like Shazam being like the big deal. So like
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Do you know who Dusty Brick Brown is? His real name's Al Rainey, but there's a community member called Dusty Brick Brown. Anyways, like he's a really good guy, and he knows a whole lot about Marvel comics, especially like X-Men, and he's also a gamer dude. But he likes Shazam a lot too, and I fucking love the way he says Shazam. He calls him Shazam. Shazam. Mm-hmm.
that's
So
amazing.
I just feel like you need to pronounce it properly. Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah.
If I have
Now,
any
did you
Shazam.
used to watch a show with your dad on Saturdays?
No. I didn't even know honestly that there was a show until I joined.
She was too young, Gary.
You were just a twinkle in his eye.
Well, yeah, but he may have brought the reruns up if he was a fan to watch it with.
I
his
mean,
daughter.
I do have a lot of old movie knowledge. That's the sad part is a lot of these movies I haven't seen from now, but like 1950s, 1960s, that's my jam.
Nice.
Danny Kaye is one of my favorite actors. If y'all don't know who that is, you should look him up. He made a couple good movies.
What was the name of your imaginary friend back in high school? Well, this dude's real and he's cool.
Number 5, Angel.
This is a 9.8. It's Wonder Woman. It's the black and gold, number 5, and it's just.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
Lady Fantastic. What do I think of this one?
Oh, you like it.
Okay, thank you.
That was the G version, y'all.
You like it a lot.
I love. I mean, this is like.
Who did the art, Joe?
She's jumping down.
I think it is. It's Lee Bermejo. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I love it when they really
try
do like the. Yeah, that's also awesome too. I love it when they do like the muted colors, and then they pick like a really like offsetting color, like gold or like red or just like that real.
Is this part of the black, white, and gold series?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. And Bermejo is great. And his textures on fabrics and stuff is just really.
I love Frank Cho, and when he does like the lines, like the pin, the cross hatching and stuff.
Yeah.
He's done some covers that are just killer.
The thing I love about Frank Cho, although we're not talking about a Frank Cho cover here, is I love that he actually draws women with some realistic proportions.
Some realistic TNA curves.
I said realistic proportions. I'm not necessarily going into more detail than that.
I agree. Like he makes them buxom, but they're realistic. They're not like.
Well, he doesn't overemphasize the breasts, and he makes their thighs and hips and stuff more realistic.
I say buxom.
Yeah, well, buxom is usually
Birkin hips.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like reminds me of my wife. Yeah.
I think Sheena's got birthing hips.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Frank Cho, man.
Yeah, you know, and I love his brother, drew a good Sheena.
Yeah, I love a lot of his stuff too. I'm a sucker for the cover art though. Like I have some books that I like absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fan of Thanos, but some of his art on Thanos, like when they do Thanos, it's gorgeous with that purple, and then of course the Infinity Gauntlet, like gold. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're necessarily thick, but they're actually just more realistic. Awesome. Which is good for when
they're not heroin chic.
when my daughter is looking around at stuff and sees comics laying around and sees a more realistic thing, it makes me feel better.
Oh, does it make you
Aw.
feel better? Well, it's all about making you feel better. So
Oh.
That's right. It's exactly. I'm glad you recognize that. Thank you for realizing
Mhm.
that.
Hey, she had to come around at some
Would
point,
you,
Rob.
would you
That's
Tonight
call
was the
my
night.
Would you call my wife up and tell her?
Yeah, give me your number. I'll give her a talking to. She'll be fine in a zippy
Nice.
in a
And-
jiffy.
You might want to be careful because Lady Fantastic might get her on the beast train.
She'll be she's gonna be she'll be sassier, and that's not even possible.
No, it's not you. No, you haven't met my wife.
I'm not
You'd
sassy
like
at all.
You'd like her.
Number 6, Angel.
Black Cat #1.
Oh yeah.
I got
There
this.
you go.
I saw it. I wanted it, and I just said, you know what? I'm gonna buy it.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely one.
You can always tell a J. Scott Campbell girl.
Yes,
It's
I
not
just noticed
that
that.
realistic.
it is
Yeah.
not.
Quite the opposite of Mr. Cho.
But I tell you what really caught my eyes about this. I mean, not so much because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Her boobs look like they're in her stomach, and I know it's the way she's sitting, but that part is wherever it is. That's just too long. Like,
He doesn't have good proportions, but
like I don't
You
know.
don't do them real.
The jewelry. I don't know. I just
Like
I'm
the
just
bling.
glad to see a Black Cat book. I'm a Black Cat fan. Before we got on, I just finished reading the new Black Cat Mary Jane one shot. First issue of the new mini.
they have a lot of the Black Cat Mary Janes that look amazing.
They do some great art.
Yes.
Marvel's two hottest gals.
Travis, she's got a boob belly.
Yes. Like, I mean, your chest is not. I mean, her chest looks like her torso. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, he flipped it around.
Or like, if her boobs were really like that, her kneecap would be in her titty.
Yeah. She's got grainy boobs. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. That would make you want to see that cover a different way. Look at the grainy
Oh,
boobs.
you were
See, her knee would be in her tit if she
But
was
see how
honestly
long
hanging
that
around
is?
without the support for all
That's
that
a
time.
whole finger long.
You guys are boob shaming the Black Cat. What did she ever do to you?
I'm not boob shaming her.
No.
I'm
Boob shaming.
No,
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 you're picking on J. Scott Campbell. I know. I was just
proportion
joking.
shaming.
I'm
We're sorry.
not. I don't know
No,
what
you're
that's
fine.
called. Clavicle shaving. Scientific
They're
word.
the worst. When they're not done right, clavicles, they're the worst.
Oh yeah. When they make them
Hey
like
guys, what does priapism mean?
Bye, Felicia. well chimed in, Bobby De La Ghetto.
I told you.
All right, number
earlier.
7, Angel. And you get extra points for bringing a Black Cat book on the show.
woo woo woo.
Oh, it's priapism. Shit. It's with an A.
You can say it however you want to say it. Nobody knows the difference.
Right?
Well, let me.
So,
Right.
oh my gosh,
Cancel
I don't
boob
know.
shaming. I'm with you, Remy.
This is at. I can't remember. This is
238,
266.
266,
X-Men.
238, whatever. Make up a number. No one will really know. They'll just go
Oh.
along with it.
You know what, you
Who would know on
guys?
this one? I think this is the first appearance of Gambit. Yes.
It's the first cover appearance, is unarguable, and it's the first chronological story appearance.
Well, he was
Chronological.
in
but-
X-Men Annual 14 first.
Yeah, that's when he really actually first appears, even though it wasn't the intention.
It's his first published appearance, right?
There you
And
go.
Remy should be making sure that you have that book also.
Well, Remy didn't get this book for me. Oh, I guess he did technically.
Well, that's all right because she can win one of the other. So
Guys, I need to let you know though. You can usually self-diagnose priapism.
somebody's fixated.
No,
If it doesn't go away, you should see a doctor.
I just typed it in, and it's just hilarious. Some of the things
Well, if
one
it doesn't
says.
go away, you just keep entertaining.
Oh yeah, it says it's short term, but it is critical. So it needs emergency care if it doesn't go away within 2 days.
And I like that Chris
2
Claremont
days?
put the
Oh,
signature
Lord.
in Like that's a good place for it, is in the
Claremont's
trade
usually
dress.
pretty good about his placement.
Yeah. Except for, never mind.
Oh, there. Remy's
Oh,
chiming
what?
in. He has the annual. You have 266.
I have both.
Together our forces unite.
Right? Wonder Twin powers
We
activate.
are Captain
Yes.
Planet.
There's a couple of things Claremont can't place, but we're not going to go there.
Priapism.
Question.
Yes.
Did your better half, not really, did Remy fucking use those boxes? Did he put together any comic boxes, or does he still have comics in diaper boxes? Just tell on him. Just say they're still in diaper boxes. Your face already said it.
Well, hold on now. I will tell on him at any time. It's just so much fun to put him in the hot seat, even if he doesn't care. It's hilarious.
Make him uncomfortable.
I can't. He's pretty much.
I'll say he's
And
not
if you
going
have
to give a shit.
priapism.
If he had priapism, he would be more uncomfortable, probably.
Or if
Are
you
you
had
coming
it.
downstairs?
Don't do it with priapism because you can get hurt.
Oh! No. Hold on. Hold on. You have no clothes on.
Well,
I
we've
know.
already taken it away from a family show.
You actually did it?
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Let
That's not a diaper
Already
box.
downstairs.
her know, Remy.
Oh, shit.
I heard running, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
No, y'all don't even know. When we were going hard on him, he almost killed me.
Thank you, lady.
Showing those diaper boxes. And I was like, I'm sending him some shit ASAP.
Were you going
said
hard on
you
him with
were- you were
priapism?
good.
Thank you. I
But you
know,
had
and
a-
I was like, I bought long boxes, and of course, the first thing for myself, because I'm like, I'm gonna take care of these books, and the first
Yeah.
thing he's like, "Oh my God, she's gonna divorce me because she's got her own long boxes," and I was like, "What?"
You know it's over.
Yeah, and I was like, if I was gonna divorce you, I would steal all your shit and then divorce you.
If I was
She's
in
taking
divorce,
the-
you have to get short boxes because they're easier to carry when I'm walking out.
Exactly.
Taking all the keys and leaving you nothing but with nothing but 90s image.
There was barely any of those made, so those are really special.
Oh, are they?
No,
Barely.
the most overprinted books in history.
Yes, I know. They're like toilet paper.
Wet comment.
Only toilet paper's worth more.
Probably it is.
number-
Box
8,
that used to
Angel.
hold diapers.
Yeah, toilet paper's more scarce, dude.
That's
All right.
funny. All right. And this is one of my favorite books. When you talk about not proportioned, but kind of, she's real thick. This is Poison Ivy #1. It is, speaking of Frank Cho, it is a Frank Cho cover.
Yeah.
And it is one of my favorite books.
Yeah. No,
They had two other variants that
That's realistic proportions.
that's a cover I like.
Yeah, that is a beautiful cover.
I mean, if I went the other way, I would say, "Hey, what's up, lady?"
Yeah. Would you have priapism? Can we describe
Probably
what
not.
what a diaper box is?
It's a box
It's-
that used to hold diapers.
Yes. That used to be a comic book.
Like
Box.
legit a Pampers box. Love.
Yeah, it was a
Right.
Pampers box.
They have kids. Their kids used to be small and pooped themselves because they didn't know how to use the bathroom. So to prevent the people from having to clean up all the floors, they put the kids in diapers.
But
And then
now
those boxes got
instead of
I
poop,
do have to say, I did have well, I still have him. He's just older. I know, she's so sexy. That would just sometimes, when he was potty training, would just take it off and poop on the floor.
You got Miss So
Oh,
pining
thank
for
you,
you.
Miss So.
You know you're doing okay if Miss So's on your side.
Yay! I feel pretty.
Right?
diaper boxes are almost perfect. Biggie Shack. Ray
Yes.
has been collecting shit for too
I mean, I
long.
will say there are other boxes. I mean, they are kind of like the right size.
They're not that bad, but it just like it gave me a twitch.
You know what
Made
they're
me
good for?
twitch.
They're
Who
good,
said-
it's good to have if you got a bunch of bags and boards stacked up, staged to grab to put comics into, or you're putting a bunch of bags and boards together and you just want to put them in a box so don't slide all over the place. But for
I've
storing your
never put a
comics
comic in a
themselves,
diaper box.
You are missing
There's all
out.
kinds of boxes you can put it in. It doesn't have to be diaper box. I'm just
Right.
saying that's a more appropriate use. Anyways,
No,
we
but I
should be
mean, it makes sense,
we're,
right?
we're, we're really kind of like fixated on Remy and his comic storage when Angel is
Yeah,
the
you're the
guest of honor
focus.
on this show.
He's more
Man.
exciting. Whoop.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, no,
Number 9, Angel.
We could take a poll and find out if you'd like. I'm sure the answer will not come out
Yeah.
today.
We'll tell him that he should step down from Twitter.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Oh wait,
I know I didn't.
wrong show. Sorry.
No, that was perfect.
Oh, no. Remy.
Uh,
You set me up.
I don't have a Kool-Aid man to bust through, but that'd be
Remy
stealing somebody else's
depended on those
shtick.
boxes. Depends boxes.
Har har. Double
I don't even know if
entendre.
Tia
Like,
Nerdy
I
meant
guess
it,
well,
but
right?
that's hilarious.
Like I
Huh?
get 10 and then 2.
Yes.
10 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah. 10 and 2.
Where are we at now?
Number
8.
9.
Number 9.
9.
Okay.
Number
okay.
9. Number 9. Oop,
Okay.
Beatles
there we go.
flashback.
Okay. Why are you coming down here?
To see if he can help.
Oh.
Oh, Twig.
I love this.
I
I
just
love
bought
the
that for my nephew for Christmas, that series.
Is that Scotty? Oh, yeah. S. Young.
It
I can
is.
see it now.
And then Scotty Young actually signed it. We actually met him at. Where did we meet him at? I don't know. One of those things. Raleigh? What is it? Heroes Con, which is a really great con. I mean, I think they paid $50 for the whole weekend.
Well, where was it at? Raleigh, North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Pull
It's
your
a big
wiener out. Don't do that. Priapism.
I just, honestly, I saw this cover and I fell in love with the character. It's just a really good, it's a fun read.
Super cute.
And I love the little guy named, I can't remember what his name is. I asked Scotty Young and he's like, I don't even know if that guy has a name. And then he's like, oh yeah, it's this. Squirm.
Blue dude.
I haven't read this. Now I may have to actually pick up all 5 issues for myself and read it.
It is a pretty good read. It really is. And then they have a whole bunch of variants. Of course, I had to buy them all because, again, I'm like kind of a cover whore.
I think I'm missing number 3. I have 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Gary, you pick them up, you read them, and then tell me whether or not I like them or not, because I don't want to be bothered.
Well, and it came out of a time where like I don't need one more series that I'm putting in a box and hoping to get to soon.
Well, the cover just doesn't. I mean, nothing on the cover appeals to me personally, so it doesn't.
Well, Scotty Young wrote it though, right?
Yeah, but
and I do like his I like his writing more than his art.
People write a variety of different things, and just because you like one story they write doesn't necessarily mean you're going to like all the stories they like.
Correct.
All right, number 10.
Which one is? Oh, this is just a regular one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The last reg.
Last regular. And then the 11th is the one with an extended personal story attached.
All right. What?
He said, Obi made us all cry.
I want this one. What? What are you telling me?
You can't boss her around.
I don't know why.
He's like telling me something. I don't know.
No, I was just clearing these books out so that you
okay.
don't have a stack.
Okay. Well, I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you were doing
I was
something.
just clearing the books out.
So he was trying to seduce you.
Are you seducing me with proper?
No, I was trying to make. I didn't want a big stack. That's all. I was just trying to.
So you're trying to seduce her.
Oh, but Mr. and Mrs. X. That's the Dodson cover, right?
Yeah.
That's Dodson.
I love Dodson's
Same
stuff.
here.
It's a great little story.
Love their art.
I mean, I'm kind of mad that they got married because I still had hope that this non-fictional character would be there for me. Fiction.
You could be
You
the
got
one
a
who
real
breaks them
life
up.
Remy.
I do.
But you could always imagine that you're the one who breaks them up. You're the
I don't
home
want to
wrecker.
be that. I don't want to be that Huzzy. What's her name? Belladonna. Huzzy.
Yeah, and I can always tell people that are Remy and Rogue fans, although I'm a Rogue fan, but I can always tell that they were 90s kids.
I mean, right. I feel like maybe that's why they haven't done a Gambit. He might not age well.
They just had a 5-issue limited series out with them.
No,
Yeah,
I meant like a movie.
Oh no, I think people want it. Just Fox kept
Oh,
dropping
yeah.
the ball with that. That was on
Yeah.
Fox.
I don't know how I feel if Channing Tatum would have taken over, but
I
I
don't like
really
him.
think Taylor Kushner would have done a good job.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with him. That's just it was the writing in that movie.
Yeah. Well, X-Men has a lot of writing in their movies.
Right.
I mean,
Good, bad, or indifferent.
the bad part is the one movie that I hadn't seen because I was so afraid it was going to suck. And maybe because I was afraid it was going to suck, I didn't have any expectations. But the one with, I liked the first one because, I mean, I just do. It was the first time, like, anybody like comic books were, like, there. And I thought Famke Janssen did a really good job. And they didn't pick, like, a bunch of kids. They picked people that were, like, old enough. Like, they didn't pick,
Adult,
like,
an
oh,
adult team.
yeah, like, oh, these, 20-year-olds, and look at me, I have boobs, whatever. I mean, nothing wrong with boobs.
And Halle Berry was a perfect Storm casting.
No,
She really was.
Oh my gosh.
No, are you kidding?
And
Are
I
you
like
fucking
Famke
with me?
Jensen too. I was a big fan of her, so when she got cast, I was excited.
No,
Lady
I thought-
Fantastic is like, I have to take a breath.
I'm
I
with
thought she
Lady
did a good
Fantastic
job.
on this one, and this just
I think Halle Berry butchered it.
No, I think the writing butchered it. The lines that she had to deliver were terrible. What
You know
happens
what
to a
happens
toad
to
when it's
Frog?
struck by lightning? Same
same
thing as
thing that
everything
happens to
else. Like, who
everybody
wrote that stupid
else.
line?
Then she should have
Like,
taken
there's
the
no
role.
actor that can deliver that convincingly. That is just a horrible writing.
You know who could have done it? Angela Bassett.
Oh, I'm a big Angela Bassett fan too. So
Me
that's
too.
I-
Her cast instead of Halle Berry, because it was still around. Like she was just a few years from the How Stella Got Her Groove Back. I know I'm a boob.
no, and I'm a huge and she's just gorgeous too, Angela Bassett.
She's a
And what was that
badass
sci-fi
too.
movie she did too that was really good?
Yeah, but wouldn't she be too much for the role?
She'd be too old at this point, but like back then, hell no.
I
I
think
would.
I feel like she would have been like almost too powerful.
No,
Yeah.
that's what Storm is. Just a
I know, but
badass.
she's all like reserved and stuff because she's afraid to be powerful. Like the whole X-Men thing. Oh my god, did Josh Whedon write this shit?
Mm-hmm. He's
They're
gross.
like, oh, we're so powerful. We're afraid of our power.
Well, no, Storm's super strong and she knows it.
Yeah, but she's afraid to let go because that one time she let go and then Sauron and blah. Everybody freaked out.
Savage Land drama.
Yeah. Savage Land, that's when some things happen. Woo!
It gets savage.
Yeah.
No, and T'Challa
if,
got to marry.
if all the images that I've ever seen of Savage Land tells me anything, it's that they had a problem with laundry bugs that ate up most of their clothes.
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
Oh, but that Rogue Savage, the X-Men Savage Land covers are fantastic.
Who do
So
you want?
my
Who?
thing is-
Naomi Campbell? You think? You mean do you mean
Yeah,
Naomi Campbell?
Kind of a heifer too. And not like heifer. like-
Angela Bassett is not a heifer in the
She
no,
is not.
Naomi. Naomi.
Angela Bassett is fine wine.
I was talking about Naomi.
Oh.
Naomi Campbell's kind of a heifer. Not like in a fat way, in like a horrible way. Like she's
Like
just,
yeah, she's not a nice person way.
yeah.
Like she assaulted like her fucking assistants with a phone.
Isn't she the one that threw the And I mean, honestly, I used to like Tyra, but I feel like she's kind of a terrible person.
She's kind of a bimbo, isn't she? She ended up
She's
being
like,
kind of
"Oh
a
my
bitch.
God, let me put all these people in really bad conditions.
And she just
like,
loved it. Laughed
I know,
at
she was
it.
like,
You're
that's
such
so
a bitch.
funny, girl.
I know.
You did a terrible job being eaten by ants or whatever. I don't know.
It wouldn't be a basset hound. She would have something like ironic.
Why is everybody
Oh,
getting
he was
that
setting up a good dad joke there.
Oh, sorry.
All right, your 11th with an extended story, Angel.
Well, it's not very extended.
Okay, that's okay. A person, as long as there's a person.
Is it longer or shorter than a common case of priapism?
I hope it's shorter. I hope it's
Me
shorter
too.
than.
I think Lady Fantastic learned that today, and it's just stuck in her mind.
No, actually, I was at a bar. It was Mellow Mushroom, and they were having like a drunken spelling contest, and that was the word that I got, and I'll never forget it.
Did you spell it right?
Fuck no. I misspelled it. I misspelled it the way I misspelled it here first with an O, and it's actually with an A.
Those damn O's.
But,
Oh.
Just remember, you're a pariah if you have priapism.
oh,
Oh.
oh, oh.
Oh, hey, look at that. Now the sex bots are here.
They said
yeah.
priapism. Are you tired of being alone?
Oh, that's just my game.
We'll help you rub one out.
Yeah, I just blocked them.
Sorry, my bad. Long story.
I'm sorry, Angel. Back to you,
No,
the star
you're
of our
fine.
show tonight.
No, you're fine. I am not a star of anything. So this is Shazam number 10. And the reason why, there's actually a couple of reasons why I kind of love this book. First of all, this is the first AOK I've ever gotten. It was by the wonderful Freaky Louie.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. And I have
Freaky.
I don't know.
People.
At least a box a week show up for Mr. RemyQ, just random stuff he ordered, stuff AOK, and this showed up, and he was like, "Oh, that's for me," and I was like, "Oh my god, it has my name on it," and I was so excited. So I was really, really excited.
I like the lady. I like that little lady. She's a badass.
Yes, and that's the second reason why I like this book is because she's like, "Marry me, big red cheese, or die, or else."
Exactly.
And this is my grandmother.
Like, laying down the law.
I'm 100%, and it's old enough that my grandmother was still alive and kind of young, that he met my grandmother and he decided to put her on the cover because she was like that. She's a big flirt. She flirted with everybody. And she called Jeremy Jethro. You're welcome, babe. And that's it. It's just, I love this book. I love this cover. You know, Shazam with my dad, and then my granny.
Nice, and that looks like really good condition book too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's got a little spine tickage.
Oh, look,
Who
it's
doesn't
an older book.
hold hunks at
Yeah.
gunpoint for sex? I thought that was like the normal way relationship to work.
Tricky Traps, your grandmother holds hunks at gunpoint for sex?
No, just for marriage, like most women.
Oh.
Except for me. It's so weird. I can't see any of the comments, and it's like throwing me off.
Oh yeah, because you're used to hosting, not being a guest, right?
Yes. And I'm like, yeah. Of course, I'm not allowed to push the buttons over here because.
Right. Merry Christmas, John. All right, so now we're gonna get to your spec pick, and what is Angel's spec pick from her PC?
Okay, so I didn't really follow the instructions, but
okay.
I did. So my spec book, and it's only if they come out with a movie. I mean, everybody loves him anyways, but my spec book is Gambit.
Ooh, you got the gold cover.
Gambit.
If they ever made a movie with this guy and they picked not a donkey, and somebody that actually could nail the Cajun accent, because that's part of
the thing.
That's part of him.
And if they would have done the original X-Men that came out like 20 years ago, I thought Harry Connick Jr. would have been a good Remy LeBeau.
Well, there was casting rumors that it's going to be Jonah Hill. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to see your face.
Okay. I was like, I mean, he looks good for.
All right, you were saying now?
Henry Cavill's available.
I think. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Matt. Oh. He's the guy that played on White Collar, Blue Collar. What's his name? Matt. Boat. Oh my gosh, what's your name? Matt.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
Door.
He's attractive in the way an angel is attractive. Like, he's pretty.
Yeah. I definitely if I could have cast
Here, Remy's got you. Matt Boomer.
Matt Boomer. It's Bomer. It's not Boomer, but I'll take it. Matt
I
Bomer.
don't know who that is.
He played. Oh my God, he's a gorgeous man.
Is he?
Oh my God! I
Yes.
thought that was George Burns that played God.
Followed by
Matt Bomer played in a show where he was like
The room just went. Who?
a con man.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
Yeah, Magic Mike. He played in Magic Mike.
What?
That's if you watch Magic Mike, which I have not, which is sad because I hear it's a good show, movie thing.
I mean, I wouldn't kick him out of bed unless he was better on the floor.
What?
Travis
Say
says
who?
he's in Doom Patrol right now.
Is he really?
Looks
And I
like
don't know
Angel's
that?
watching.
All right,
Doom
guys,
Patrol.
I gotta go. I'll see you. No, just kidding.
I've
Right?
never seen Magic
Did any of
Mike.
them have a small part in Magic Mike?
Or were they all large
Just saying.
and in
I
charge?
don't know. I don't care.
Me either.
I don't think they got cast if it was a small part.
If they don't actually show the gym dog, I don't give a shit.
Well, really, I mean, that's like
He did like
not
a.
exactly an attractive part of the human anatomy, you know.
I agree.
Yeah,
it is
but you're
fun.
still curious. Like if ladies have to, if they show lady stuff, they definitely need to do more gym dog shots.
Sure, why not?
Just because equal opportunity.
Sure.
Well, to be honest with you, I think women are more attractive, but the gym dog is sexier than the taco.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna throw
Like,
it out there.
the taco is not a pretty thing to look at.
Oh,
I mean, I don't
agree.
know. I'm sure it feels great for all you people that explore it. I mean,
Great. So let's agree. We'll just from now on, everybody gets torso and butt shots. I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with that too.
you know, there's a lot of variety of gym dogs, just like boobs and hoo-haws. Hoo-haws are different
Keep
too.
a mystery.
It's called phenotypic plasticity. Oh,
She just wanted to throw that word out there.
no, I'm just a nerd.
Oh
y'all?
God. Comics by the Bay, you're wrong.
I love it. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. So do you see?
Alright.
I don't know what any of you guys are talking about. I'm too innocent.
Have y'all seen
Yeah.
like those it's like the TikToks where it's like a chick will trip over a guitar and then like it shows an RB
Yeah.
saving and it's like no 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 no.
We've got
Oh.
the meats.
Yeah, and they've done it with a dude
Oh
too.
yes, yes. Billy Zane was Xavier.
Head over to RemyQ Studios, guys, to see Matt Boomer as Remy LeBeau.
Blood log. Is that what a
Blood log?
wiener is? That
I've
doesn't
never
sound good.
That sounds like you have a medical issue, man.
I don't like the sound of blood.
See, and I can't hear it described as a taco because it always
That's
takes
a
me back to
phallus.
Sausage Party
Just
with
call it a
Selma Hayek
phallus,
going, once you
Trapster.
go taco, you never go backo.
Chelsea Handler calls her Pikachu, and I like that. Pikachu and Hot Pocket.
Hot Pockets.
Maturity.
Whatever
Okay.
it
That
is.
makes sense because they can be boiling lava and frozen at the same time.
Hot Pockets, yes. There's a
So,
gradient.
Women can be the same.
Hoo-haws.
Hoo-ha.
Okay. That Hot Pocket. Natural
Hot
Hot
Pocket.
Pockets.
I was talking
Yes.
about both. I mean, I was
Oh.
talking about the Hot Pocket food. Of
That would
course.
be interesting.
Russell Brand.
He's a little goofy. I don't know.
I've never seen him actually act. Can he act?
Not really. He just plays himself.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen him act, so that's not. And see, I think Channing Tatum would be too big, to be
I
honest.
don't like him. I think he's a meathead. But no, but they've also done it with the dudes too. Instead of the roast beef stepping over the thing, and it's a they use an Oscar Mayer hot dog, and it's like
Sorry.
keeping this high class. Yeah.
You broke Angel.
So what was your spec? Was a gold
Gambit.
a golden gambit.
And her casting choice was Matt Bomer.
Matt Bomer.
You're getting old, man, so we got to get you in now, bud. Call me. We'll make it happen.
Matt Bomer, so he honestly looks kind of like he could be a Superman type too. Kind of looks
Yeah.
Supermanish.
If he broke his-
Cast your movie. Just go look at CW.
Yeah,
Go
he's
find
pretty
somebody.
tall and he's a nice guy.
Bomer.
Yeah. I mean, we used to hang out all the time. But
Yeah. Yeah, cool, man. You got any
Well.
cool comics next to you still?
Probably something.
Yeah,
Pull
so
it.
the pre-show, it was
Remove
Remy
those
helping Angel set up because she was like the scuffling and because you got home a little late, right? And then it was busy.
Yes, it was kind of a nightmare. I was
What would
supposed
you
to get
need?
off at 4:30, but I'm so nice that somehow I got left behind.
Gambit.
Oh,
Taking care of everybody's shit.
As long as you get
But
paid
I'm
for it.
totally cool about it now.
not bitter at all.
No. I mean, it's only happened 2 days in a row. I was supposed to get off yesterday at 4:15. Did not leave till 5:30, and I was supposed to get off at 4:30 today. Did not leave till 5 o'clock. Yeah, heifers.
Oh,
Yeah, I do have. Oh well, that's Green Lantern.
Learning the Angel doesn't like cows. That's what I'm learning today.
I do like cows, but I think if you're gonna call somebody a bad name, I think heifer is the best name. I think
Heifer's pretty popular.
In fact,
heifer's kind of old school though.
It is an old school.
In fact, not today, heifer.
Not today, heifers.
Okay.
Cat calling has evolved into heifer calling.
Right.
Heifer calling. I mean, you wouldn't be offended if you were like, never mind.
All right, but if you have a Gambit
I
movie,
probably wouldn't be offended, period, so that's all right.
right. If you're having a Gambit movie though, Angel, and you got Matt Bomer, just say you got your dream casting.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going to be jealous of that they're going to cast as Rogue to play his love interest?
Honestly, that's a really good question. I think if she worked on her accent, I think I would still pick Anna Paquin.
Again,
you know
I wasn't
that
a fan of her Rogue, but not because of Anna Paquin, because it was bad writing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if she worked, I mean, her Southern was much better in True Blood. It was really
Amber
Southern.
Heard.
Amber Heifer. Definitely not
man.
Amber.
I can already see that movie with a hot steaming turd on Gambit's bed.
Yeah. No. She could play a good belladonna.
You know who I thought might be good if you got her, like, I don't know, maybe Christine Hendricks? That right here?
Yeah. Or
I'm not sure.
Maybe Margot Robbie.
Well, she's too much now.
What do you mean she's too much now?
They're having her play everyone. We can't cast. She's got Harley. Let her. She's a great Harley.
That's
Let her
true.
stay Harley.
She is a good Harley. Huh.
Like, if they put Margot Robbie in that role, you'd still see Harley a little bit.
They'll cast a nobody. They'll cast somebody that we haven't heard of.
Yeah.
Like I said, just go cruise your field of CW stars.
Right.
I'm just saying. I think I could probably, get an acting coach.
To be wrote, just so Bomer doesn't have to, since you guys hung out a lot.
You'd have to hire Remy as your handler so you didn't get out of control on set.
I think I'd be okay.
I can already hear Matt Bomer screaming, "It's supposed to be simulated sex."
Well, he plays for the other team, so I'm sure his husband would probably not be.
Oh, he does? That sucks.
Yeah. And his husband is not that great looking, so.
Is he not?
No. Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Matt's husband. You look fine. Everything's fine.
You're just
we'll
fine.
laugh about this after the movie comes out. It'll be hilarious. Remember that time?
CW orgy.
That sounds like all of CW's movies. And they're like, oh, but I like her, Dawson.
Jenna Ortega is.
I still have to watch Wednesday. I haven't dipped my toe in that yet.
Oh,
I have neither.
Oh
No.
my God, you guys are fired. Go watch it now.
Oh, she would
I
be
want to
What?
see it really
What?
bad because it looks amazing.
Jenna
Wednesday?
Ortega
Yeah.
would be a good Kitty Pryde. That would be
Yeah,
good.
that could be good. That could be good. I like Kitty Pryde's also another favorite of mine.
Yes.
I like Kitty a lot.
I think we're all overlooking the biggest X-Man that needs their own movie, and that's of course Dazzler. All right, so I mean, before anything else happens, before
She went on
Gambit,
roller
we need
skates.
Dazzler.
Give me Dazzler.
Roller
give
Girl
me
would be good for her.
Who?
Roller Girl.
Roller Girl.
Roller
I
Girl
want-
was the character
Yes,
Yeah.
in Boogie Nights.
yes.
Not an actual. Not
He's
an
talking
actual.
about
Graham.
Heather Graham.
Yes.
Heather,
I know who you meant.
Heather Graham's a little old now.
She is now.
for the
Heather
role.
Graham's too old for that
It's
now.
Hollywood. You're never too old. Nip and tuck and suck.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Come on, a nice 70s.
Helen
edit in the
Mirren
70s, it would be
as
amazing.
Dazzler. I think Helen Mirren's just now getting at that age. She'd be perfect Dazzler.
All right.
Oh, and one
go
other
ahead.
person. You said Kitty Pryde, and then you said Dazzler, and I was like, oh man. I mean, like they could totally do the '90s story and actually make a pretty good movie if they didn't make it suck.
They could always make a good movie if they don't make it suck. It's the
I know,
definition.
but I'm just
It's the
saying,
definition of a good movie.
They're like, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate. They're like what are they called now? That team that was the Washington Chiefs, Commanders.
Commanders, the Washington Commanders.
Like
that used
they
to
could be winning, and then in the last 3 seconds, like run into the other touchdown.
Oh, that
And
was
I feel like that's what they do with the X-Men movies. Like they almost have the formula, and then they're like, screw it, we'll just the end.
I'm not gonna disagree. Like y'all know, just to remind you, but that the Apocalypse X-Men movie, Apocalypse was played by Moon Knight. Just saying, Moon Knight and Apocalypse is the same actor.
It is. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
But
I really wanted to like that movie, but I kind of got bored with that show. I kind of got bored after like.
I know. It just like you get done dirty every time, but you just I don't know, keep going back. I'm like an abuse victim with X-Men. It's awful.
I'm like, this one's gonna be better, guys. It's not gonna happen again.
Keep expecting
Oh my
things
God.
to change. Yeah. I keep walking into the fist. He don't be hitting me.
see, my dream casting is Anna de Armas as Jessica Drew Spider-Woman.
Okay. I don't know who Anna de Armas is.
You ever see Knives Out?
No.
She's been in a lot. She was just in that Maryland movie as
Oh,
Maryland.
you gotta
too.
watch Knives Out. That's a good movie.
Yeah, that's
Knives
got
Out's a great movie.
what's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis in it? Does it have her in it? Or does it have the guy
No, that
that
has Daniel Craig
Bond?
in it.
Daniel Craig?
Who did we?
Pretty
pick?
I think I've seen it.
It's good. But all right, we're gonna start our wrap up here. We've been going a little over an hour. We're gonna start by seeing what everybody's got going on. Rob, what's coming up for you, sir?
Oh, I'll do some shows tomorrow. I'll open up. I'll show up on Vet's channel to show new comics. But Thursday, I'll have a video dropping that's going to have CBCS slabs. Actually, tomorrow there might be a video dropping with an AOK from PSN Green Hulkster. And then Saturday on Only Slabs, we will not be on.
Guys, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. We won't have a show, but we'll return the following week on the 31st with Comic Collector Geek. But next week, if you're really at home, you don't want to spend time with your family, you're looking for something on YouTube to watch, you should come over to RemyQ Studios, where you'll be able to watch Lonely Slabs.
And Caroline, what's coming up for you?
Just doing the family thing this week. We'll probably go live after that. Might try to go live with like Rob and Kirk. We'll see. Just be nerds, be jolly. That's it.
Right. And usually on Thursday nights, we have In the Hot Seat with the Usual Suspects. We do not have that this Thursday night. There's a couple different shows going on I don't want to get in the middle of that I might want to jump on. I know that Naman and Otaku Tour Guide are doing a special on Thursday night, so we're going to stay out of their lane. Hopefully, jump on their show and have a fun time. The comic book crowd over there and stuff. Great people, so check them out Thursday night. Friday night, though, we are having a special edition of the 1011, and it's with John's Comics with Kids, because that's when he could do it. So we scheduled a special 1011 edition with John this Friday night. So that ought to be a fun show. And then, of course, Angel, do you have any rants coming up?
Always.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to. Oh my goodness! Sorry, I just gotta.
She's gonna be ranting about this guy and his show that she was on, where they made her bring out some books and tell stories.
No, I don't rant about people I know except for Pocan Joe. That guy. Beep beep. I don't have any rants, but we do have. We are gonna have a show on Thursday. It's hopefully, unless I don't know what happens, unless something else happens this week, we're gonna have it on Thursday. We're doing a 700 subscriber giveaway. A 0.5 Green Lantern. The first appearance of, I believe it's second appearance of Sinestro, and it's the first Sinestro cover.
Very cool.
Oh, nice. That's
And
a great book.
ironically, it looks like Ryan Reynolds before he was even Green Lantern. And I didn't hate that show. I didn't hate that movie. So
I didn't hate it either, so I'm with you on it.
I mean, could it have been better? Yes, but I mean,
Yeah, but it wasn't Halle Berry's Catwoman.
that's a yeah, that was
Right.
a rough one.
Let's just not. Let's end it on a different note.
So we're gonna do that. If for our 700 subscriber giveaway, we're gonna do a Thursday show, and I would like to try to get back into hot mess drinks. Making hot mess of drinks. I have several drinks that I want to make, but we're trying to set a studio up so that I don't spill drinks.
Adult beverage drinks.
Yes.
So you're drunk by the end of the show.
And the Black Panther.
Okay, I'm down.
So, I mean, for educational purposes, of course.
Clearly.
Clearly.
And then Angel passes out and Remy has all night to game after.
We game together. I don't care if I'm drunk.
Ride or
I
die.
just have to turn my mic off because I will rant at people.
All right. So before we sign off, I got to know, what's your favorite game?
Right now, I think it's Apex, just because nothing else has come out. And to all the gamers out there, if anybody would like to create a game that is not an open world, please do so.
There's some good horror games out there that are not open world.
I know, but I can't play them.
Do you have a Switch?
I do not.
Oh.
Well, I have Resident Evil. I tried to play the 6th one.
Thank you, Miss.
And it scared the stuff out
I
of me.
liked Electra.
I like Jennifer Garner as Electra. And I know Ben Affleck gets a whole bunch of shit, but he's actually a pretty good actor. He just gets...
He's just a douchebag in real life.
He's a cool guy to hate on. I liked him as Daredevil. He wasn't the problem as Daredevil. The writing, again, was the problem.
He was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
I honestly thought he was great Batman.
He was a fantastic He was
because he played himself. He was a millionaire asshole.
Right, and he was one of the few actors that was good as Bruce Wayne and Batman. Just like Michael Keaton was. It was Michael Keaton and then him. Christian Bale was a terrible Batman. He was an okay Bruce Wayne.
Oh my God. I could talk about Christian Bale and how much I hate him. He is such a douche nugget.
Douche nugget. You're first, guys. Nothing
All
worse
right.
than a douche nugget.
Y'all are giving me priapism.
Right. Well, we'll let you go so you can have the next 4 hours to take care of that for yourself.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna try and see if I can't self-diagnose.
There you go. Right.
Dr. Google.
Everybody needs a little self-diagnosis now and then, Lady Fantastic.
I'm gonna do some Googling and I'll see if I can make it what happens or whatever. But just pray for me.
Right. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. On that note, guys, we want to thank everyone in the audience. We had a fun show, a fun chat really going. Thank you guys all in the chat. thank you to my co-hosts, Rob and Caroline. I appreciate you both being here. And of course, there's no show without the guests. Thank you, Angel, for agreeing to come on and having a good time with us. We had a blast having you, and
Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoyed
awesome.
yourself.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
badass
much.
books,
I really
dude.
appreciate it. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're very welcome.
Thank
And
you.
this show is set up in the future. At some point, I'm going to start having guests come back a second time. So don't be surprised if in the future you get a call back with another 10 books and then 1 and 1. So, but that's it for tonight, guys. Until next time, keep
To the
it
moon,
cowboy.
Alice!
Bang zoom! Attention all, use channel sponsor Rogue Trader at theroguetraderutah.com and my code Keep It Casual for 10% off your comic cleaning and pressing needs. Remember, when submitting your books to be graded, use a trusted professional.